Picture yourself sitting in class on a perfectly ordinary Tuesday morning, quietly minding your own business, when your teacher suddenly announces a brand new school rule. From now on, no smiling in the hallways. Everyone freezes like living statues made of mashed potatoes because what kind of rule is that? Did someone slip on a grin? Did laughter cause a hallway earthquake? But now, technically, smiling is against the rules. So should everyone stop smiling? And just like that, boom, you've entered the world of philosophy, where we don't just follow laws automatically the way pigeons follow breadcrumbs. We ask questions. We think. Who makes the rules? Why do we follow them? And what if a rule doesn't seem fair, kind, or logical at all? Most of the time, laws exist for good reasons. Stop signs prevent people from turning intersections into terrifying bumper car arenas. So in many situations, laws protect us, guide us, and help society run smoothly instead of collapsing into total spaghetti-flavored confusion. But here's where philosophy raises its curious eyebrow like a detective who just noticed a clue hiding inside a sandwich. Just because a law exists, does that automatically make it right? History gives us some uncomfortable examples. There were times when unfair laws said certain people couldn't vote, couldn't go to certain schools. They hurt people, limited their rights, ignored their dignity, and turned society into a place where some voices mattered more than others. And yet, they were still laws. Do we follow it because we're told to, or do we question it like brave thinkers throughout history have done? You're at the park, and there's a sign that says, "Do not step on the grass," but a toddler drops their beloved stuffed dinosaur Sir Snugglesaurus right in the middle of the grass and begins crying with the emotional intensity of a tragic opera. Technically, the rule says no grass stepping. But wouldn't helping the child be the kinder, more human choice? What if the rule exists because the grass was just planted and stepping on it would ruin it for everyone? So philosophers ask a very important question. Does the purpose of the law matter more than the law itself? Laws aren't magical, glowing, perfect sentences carved into mountains by space wizards. They're created by humans. Some laws were made long ago for problems that don't exist anymore. Some laws were created too quickly, like someone trying to build a house while blindfolded and balancing on a skateboard. Some laws were created without listening to everyone affected by them. So when a law doesn't seem right, philosophers encourage us not to rebel wildly like raccoons breaking into a bakery, but to ask thoughtful questions. Who benefits from it? Who might be harmed by it? Does it protect people or limit them unfairly? Is it based on fear, tradition, or actual reasoning? And here's something even more interesting: laws are not the same as morality. There are things that are legal but unkind, and things that are illegal but compassionate. For example, helping someone in danger when a rule says stay where you are might technically break a rule, but morally feel like the right thing to do. and play extremely loud trombone concerts at 3 a.m., so following laws isn't pointless, it's necessary. But questioning laws is necessary too. That's how societies grow wiser, kinder, and more just over time. Think of laws like training wheels, fences, or traffic lights. Throughout history, many people helped improve societies by challenging unjust laws. Scientists, activists, philosophers, writers, everyday kids, parents, teachers, and ordinary citizens with extraordinary courage. They didn't yell, break things, or cause chaos. They used voices, ideas, reasoning, compassion, and conversation to reshape the world into something fairer. And here's a beautiful answer. Laws should protect people, respect human dignity, encourage kindness, reduce harm, create fairness, and allow everyone, not just a few, to live, dream, grow, and feel safe. So next time you see a rule, whether it's at school, at home, online, or in the world, don't follow it blindly like a robot programmed only to say yes, master, pause, think, ask questions. Understand the purpose, use both your brain and your heart. Because being a good citizen isn't just about obeying laws, it's about helping society choose the right ones. And when you do that, congratulations. You're not just following the world, you're helping shape it.